So the day that Iran was attacked, it wasn't out of nowhere. It had been a couple of weeks. People
It was
didn't
building
know
up.
specifically, yes, when it was going to happen. Everybody knew it was going to happen. And nevertheless, even in a place like Newfoundland and Labrador, the day of, there was already enough people here organized to have a rally of like, I don't know, like 30, 40 people? How many people do you think that is? Maybe I'm understating. Like, that's in the hundreds, I guess, is it?
Yeah, it's 100 people or so, yeah.
Yeah.
A weekend of airstrikes on the other side of the world resulted in celebration for many Iranians who
Courtesy of
gathered in the
NTV
capital city
Evening
earlier
News.
today.
Of hearing this news, and when it came out, we were for hours mostly in shock. We couldn't believe that.
Like, where are they getting the signs, the flags? They never mention any Iranian organization that was behind the protest. It's just Iranian members of the community. I don't think that that's an organic protest. I think that that is something that a group, and not even necessarily a bad group, I'm not saying any of these people are bad for this, but it's not being reported how you get 100 or so Iranians in St. John's, Newfoundland, the day that an attack happens in Iran, out there mobilized at City Hall. Like, it's impossible to get people at two events, all right? I've tried to get people at two events. I've held meet and greets where one person has showed up, and it's me. I just want to show you a little bit about what happens when a group that clearly doesn't have any money behind them, what happens when they try to get a protest going. So this past week, there was a picket being organized because Jamil Javani, he's been going and kind of doing a Charlie Kirk thing where he is going to universities and talking to people. And so immediately you see come out, protest fascism and racism. Jamil Javani is a black guy, by the way. And fascist ideology is not welcome here in St. John's. And then we see, like, this thing has been shared so many times, so many comments. Line the halls of the business building, hold up signs. What else do we got here? We got openly misogynistic and anti-women, not my opinion, it's their own videos. And so there's this ground game happening, and then the day of the event.
But for most of Canadian history, people from all around the world could come here, people could be born here, and there was opportunity to have a better life. And it's just not the case anymore. The data is clear.
It's sort of this idea that is inherent to fascistic belief of an imagined past, right? It's the same thing you see in America with Make America Great Again.
That's right, folks. It's exactly who you thought it would be. Some weird white dude wearing a mask, lone protester. So, actually, I just want to keep going with this guy.
Was there an imagined past version of Canada that we are
military
trying to restore it to before, queer people had more rights?
I just got it. So, all that to say, Aaron, is I don't know what it's all to say. It's just sort of what I have been watching this week. Just putting it out there for anybody that is interested in these kinds of things. And we'll see where it goes. I'm going to continue to investigate. Again, I'm just interested how, and really, I'd like to take pointers from the Iranians here in Newfoundland. However they're able to mobilize like that, I want to know. I'm sure Giovanni would want to know too, because, like I said, drops in the bucket. Both the protest against his conference and his conference itself pale in comparison to the Iranians that showed up with American flags too. Like, I mean, okay, I'll give you maybe that you could get Iranian flags here, but you're not going to be finding American flags in Canada that easily this day and age.